What's up, gang? Welcome to the hang. You join me on a sweltering summer's day. We're gonna do some boxes and that. I've had to stick the old desk fan on. You can probably hear it humming away, but it's hot as balls. You can deal. So we're gonna have a bit of a catch up from the old PO box. That's box 55, 1 Handley Street, Nottingham, NG15BL, United Kingdom, mother. God, I've missed this. So we'll begin with this skinny long frigger from Estonia? That's a new one. We're going truly worldwide. Good God, what a week. Friggin' siege reveals out the wazoo. It's kind of already old news at this point, but the flippin' Unicron, Rainmakers, the flippin' Toy Colors Reflector 3-pack. But it's only been a couple of days and I feel like Unicron's already been talked to death. Like, what is there to say? Looks great, too much money. That's it. Alright, let's get back in the swing of this. I haven't done this in a little while. Bar weep, grana weep, diddy bong, Transformers Adventure Adams, well remembered. My name is Johan, but if this oddly German name is too hard to say, call me Jay. I think I'll manage. I've been a fan since your Stratosphere video, but I've watched most of the older videos as well. You were the guy who got me into Gunpla. You brought me a lot of giggles and fun times, so I decided to thank you by giving you some stuff. Way. Isn't that the 21st century way? So that's Big Fat Nerd on YouTube, Johan Oostol on Twitter. Hope to see you at TF Nation. Oh God, that's happening, isn't it? In other news. I've barely mentioned it in these videos, but yeah, TF Nation, great. See you there. Okay, we've got some Euro newspapers. Okay, we've a fistful of tiny packages. Let's do this like a box of Quality Street. Okay, we have a teeny tiny, flippin' minuscule baby NAFO Legends long haul. I don't know if it transforms. It's got a hinge here, but okay, this is going to be a combiner, isn't it? Whee. But yeah, the whole Unicron thing, like, yes, it looks great, and yes, it's ambitious, and oh, it's the biggest thing ever, my God. But like, the crowdfunder, it's $575, and they need 8,000 pre-orders, which comes to like $4.5 million or something. But more to the point, are there gonna be 8,000 people in the United States and Canada alone, mind you, that can just sling out almost $600? On a month's notice? The friggin' thing ends at the end of August. Look, I'm sure they've done their market research, they know what they're doing, but it just seems a little ambitious. 8,000 individuals that are so committed to Transformers that they can drop $575 with one payday's notice. And out of the number of fans that are dedicated and moneyed enough to do that, how many have just spent all their money at TFCon? Do you know what I mean? It just seems a little ambitious. Don't get me wrong, I hope it happens. I want it to happen. It just seems like the height of hubris. Anyway, we have a tiny, terrible Mixmaster, completely colorless guy. His barrel spins a little bit. He's got a handgun, but doesn't seem to have a robot mode. Okay. I'm sensing a pattern anyway. So we've got 6 more tiny ones to open. I feel like I know what they're gonna be. Yeah, terrible hook. Like a Monopoly playing piece. Bone Crusher. These things all seem to have one moving part, but yeah, so much new gear, I can barely keep up with it. Those friggin' Rainmakers, man. I was gonna be quite content to just get Skywarp and have that be my one Siege Seeker, but I've gotta get the Rainmakers. And you can't just have Skywarp and the Rainmakers. What kind of madman just has those? You gotta get all of them. Anyway, number 4, Scavenger. He's got some actual color variation on there. Shock. Oh, very sketchy scrapper. Looks like he's stuck in foot mode. Yeah, that ain't happening. He's got arms. Permanent foot mode for you then. Right, we've got all the Constructicons now. We're into mysterious territory. And it's the kibble for this. Okay. Now I need to A, figure out how this works in simplified tiny mode, and B, try not to snap it. Come on, we got this, we got this. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see that this even works. What am I missing here? Nah, I'm out, I can't do it. That's too fiddly for my sweaty hands. Thank you, Johan, I'll figure that out later. We have what appears to be, oh, a tiny little Porsche. It's kind of nice, actually, little standard model Porsche. And it does appear to be a secret Transformer, hell yeah. Come on, you, okay, dead easy. Oh no. Oh, don't feel good about this. So many terrible connections and it's all clear plastic. This is not comfortable. Maybe this was supposed to come off. Oh, no, I have broken it. Okay. God, I'm cool. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, he gleaming. That's actually seriously not bad. Not terrible, as Slovenian knockoffs go. And one last little paper potato here. Love-hate relationship, aka my first custom. Okay. Trying to be quite careful with this, but it's very severe on the wrapping. Ooh. Oh, you absolute stinker. That's, first movie Legend Starscream, but done up as Skywarp. Whew. Huh. That's some serious thick paint. Oh, don't ruin it, please. Oh, Jesus. It's like Marmite. Oh, there you go. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I knew there was some way to make me like this frickin' mold. He is caked. All right then, not bad, Mr. Johan. So we've got a very stiff custom Skywarp, a little Porsche crystal GoBot boy made of light piping. G2 GoBot, I mean, kind of the same sort of, and a minuscule Devastator that I'm in no position to try and combine. So thank you, mate. That's really nice. Good stuff. Very much appreciated. Oh, that song I was talking about last time, the one that goes, yeah, 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 yeah. Turns out, the second I posted it, someone was like, oh yeah, that's I'm With You by Avril Lavigne. So I popped on the song and I'm listening to it. I'm like, I'm sure the one I was thinking of had a bit more pep. Because like, it's not a bad little track, but I think it's fair to say there are fewer songs with less pep. So I got on the Googles and I'm like, what song samples I'm With You by Avril Lavigne? And yeah, it turns out it was Rihanna. Not a great song, but it has a certain vibe. Like, I feel like if you came out with that as your first single, it would get you nowhere. But like, it's Rihanna, she can do what she wants. Anyways, we have another one here, which has come from Arkansas. Not a bad size and fairly light. Shall we get in there? I really hope there's no candy in any of these. It will have turned into brown sludge in this heat. Okay, Phew from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Okay, greetings and salutations for the start of the new year. What? It's July. I hope this card and package finds you well. It did, eventually. It was a New Year's resolution to send something. Added bonus if this makes it onto Dammit Open. It's worked! Many thanks, Daniel. Oh, thank you, friend. Yeah, happy New Year. Alright, this is the Cyberverse. Is it the Ultra Class Shockwave? That ain't bad, is it? Flippin' heck. Hom, 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 hom. Gosh, this feels very toy, if you know what I mean. It really feels like a plastic friggin' toy for a kid. Yeah, not bad. It feels a lot better in the big fella. The sort of Warrior Class Deluxe one I had was alright. And that crap Bumblebee, do you remember that? What was that about? But this feels like totally next level. What about that flippin' Galactic Man repaint they're doing? Nobody saw that coming. And flippin' Blue Streak looks great. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I haven't even got flipping Skywarp yet. But yeah, man, large lad Cyberverse Shockwave, alright then. Oh boy, it's one of those Christmas tree ornaments again. Is that what this is? Is that what we decided this is? It's got a little hook. There was a Soundwave one. But we have Megatron, looking extremely goblin-like. Jeez, look at that face. He's like a troll man. Gotta be the troll toll. It's friggin' Megatroll. Oh, he bouncy. What the heck? Tentakill again. I swear to God, this is the 4th or 5th Tentakill I've had on the show. Oh, mate, thank you so much, but flippin' heck. Enough with the Tentakills. There was a guy at Rollout Roll called Dave who was trying to collect every Admiral Akbar. Like, he had loads of Star Wars figures, like 200 or something, but they were all Admiral Akbar. So maybe I'll do that with Tentakill. Just send me every Tentakill. Don't actually do it. Oh, bitches! This is the original Micromaster Airstrike Patrol. You know, we got Whisper and Stormcloud. These were the guys they did in Siege recently. And we got the others. This is Night Flight, I think, and Tailwind. Oh, love these guys. I have ultimate infinite time for the flipping Airstrike Patrol. Very special boys. I think they announced a new Night Flight at the Comic-Con, did they? They did a bunch of Micromasters. They're all like repaints, but there's a blue flak. Gotta get me that blue flak. And I think there's a new Night Flight, but I would love a new Micromaster Tailwind. Like, Combiner Wars Viper was pretty close, but he's too big now. Great shout. Thank you, mate. And some other little black bits, general stuff. Are these for Tentakill? I think they might be. And we have a complete pack of bots. I recognize this guy and this guy. Is that, that guy's a hammer. I wanna be. Oh God, speaking of hammers, that flipping Ironhide video, right? Let me just clear this up, okay? I did this whole bit in the Siege Ironhide video about how he's got an amazing weapon, but it's got a boring name. Like, it's a bazooka missile launcher thing that turns into a giant hammer. And it's super badass, but it's just got this really boring technical name like the W35. And then everyone gets on me about it, saying it's actually called the Doomblast Forge Launcher, which is wildly acceptable, by the way. But in my defense, the Siege instructions, they just give you the number. Like, look at this. I don't know if this is just a Euro thing, because they got to squeeze 15 flipping languages in there, but they just have like really boring alphanumerical names. It's not my fault, okay? How am I supposed to know? Come on, can we at least say, not my fault? Anyway. Oh, speaking of burritos, we have like an ice cream sandwich or Some kind of soft taco. I don't fully know what that is, but it looks delicious. It's a nice one, Daniel. Much appreciated. Flipping bots. Christmas tree Megatron, if that's what that is. My 9th tentacle. Micromaster Airstrike boys. Much love for these. And fabulous purple shockwave. Way. Ah, wonderful Arkansas hospitality. Mildly larger, mildly heavier one now. Says Diamond Comics distribution. May or may not be relevant. But this one looks distinctly more local. Speaking of TF Nation, I was looking at the lineup of Arctangent Festival, which looks amazing. It's like precisely up my alley. But it's the same weekend as TF Nation, so... Like, TF Nation's always great, but is it better than Cult of Luna and Meshuggah? I mean, yeah. Alright, what do we got then? Hi, Few, hope you enjoy Charlie G. That was nice and easy. This was the fella who, in the Ironhide video, I just could not think of an opener for it. Like, I had the whole thing ready to go, but I couldn't think of a snappy opener. And he's like, how about Bar Weep, Granar Weep, Ninny Bonjour? And that is just the most perfect thing I've ever heard in my life. It's a nice one, Charlie. I've got Prezzies on top of writing credits now. Comics! Alright, here we go, baby. We got Spotlight Drift. God, what a cover. Look at that. That is the best image of Drift ever. It's so sort of well done and slick and also sort of a little bit edgy. But I just think of this and then I think of Movie Drift and it's like, what a downgrade. Spotlight RC. Spotlight Jazz, check it out. I remember this one just being really wholesome. It was like just somebody telling a story about how brilliant jazz is. Ultra Magnus, yes mate. Nice issue of Matunti there, very nice. The Dying of the Light. Issue 51. How far along is that? Megatron's an Autobot. I feel like this is towards the end. God, I don't know. I read the trade, so I don't know which one's which. Spotlight Blur, look at that. Very deco. Spotlight Six Shot. Good God, how many are there? God, they tried so hard to make us give a crap about Monstructor, didn't they? I don't recall the Terracons being in that, but then I don't recall much about it at all. Sideswipe and Double Dealer. This is one of the Revelation issues, isn't it? And we've got EJ Sue on the go. Might take these to get signed. And we have Thor, God of Thunder, the God Butcher. I've never read any Thor comics, you know? Yeah, I'm a terrible casual with Marvel. I only really know the movies. So yeah, I'll give this a look. We've also got Thor, God of Thunder, God Bomb. Is that like a Master Force offshoot? Probably not, right? Check it out then. My gosh. Cheers, Charlie. Loads of reading material there. That'll keep me busy. Oh. F*** off. F*** off. Excuse me. This is flippin' Samurai Prowl. Excuse you, sir. Whoa, look at that. God, that is dynamite. Charlie, what the flip, bro? Can't just give away Samurai Prowl, you nutcase. I mean, thanks. Oh, so is this a different figure or is it the same figure with like additional bits? It looks like it's just the same guy. I think that's why I was reluctant to check it out in the first place, because I already had the regular Prowl. I was like, I'm not buying the same thing again, mate. Rip off, mate. But this does have a totally different vibe. Ooh, mama, baby, mama time. Mama, baby, mama time, New Orleans. Okay, I was just saying I didn't like Drift. Let me clarify. I don't like Movie Drift because it is the most basic, obvious, just a robot that is a samurai. There's just like no invention there. But this is a different thing, okay? This is not the same. It's got the whole animated styling and the Cybertronian sort of glass veins on the go. This is different, all right? It's not the same. Charlie! I didn't think I had a grail. You know, I don't do grails anymore, all right? Because I'm generally doing all right, but this dude tickle. Okay. We also have, oh, hello, flippin' animated Blur. Yes, mate. Oh, he lovely. I'm feeling like I might need to do a little bit of an animated catch-up review-wise here. Maybe tie it in with TF Nation. There's stuff kicking off. Always so much stuff to review, but good God. I did Blur back in the day, didn't I? I did it like double speed. It's just full of like pop culture references. It's not a great review, but it's a fun video. Big time bitches. And we also have a little bag of Prime Time guys. So this is the other Cyberverse, the one that's not Dark of the Moon and that's not the new Cyberverse. But this is is the small-scale Prime guys. We have Commander Bulkhead, cheeky miniature Legions Bumblebee, whatever not. Commander class Starscream, I believe. Ooh, Legends Soundwave. I didn't know there was one. Is it okay that he's a drone? Is that weird? I've always found it a little weird. But, you know, G1 Megatron's a gun, so is that any weirder? Yeah, that's weird too, actually. We have Legends Cliff Jumper. He's kind of cool, actually. They've really amped up the old bull horns. Legend Vehicle. It's like he's got on a big black hoodie. Oh, crap. That's Legends Jet Vehicle, isn't it? The hot purple boy. Swish. Some manner of smashed blue thing. Oh, it's RC. She has come to pieces. You know, a little explosion of a thing, isn't she? I did watch all of Evangelion in the end. I can see what people mean when they say it gets really difficult to watch towards the end because, holy Christ. But on the whole, I did quite like it. I thought it was all right. I don't have much to say in terms of like a in-depth season review. I thought it was all right. There's probably a lot going on. I might need to watch it again. It was a fun time. It was a weird time because Shinji, like, he's not a nice kid, is he? He's a weirdo. But I kind of like that. We have characters that we're interested in, but they're all kind of unbearable in their own ways. Like, Asuka's a total pain in the ass. But what's her name? The, Masito, the pissed up MILF. Who's she? She's great. But yes, good show. I can see why people thought that I would have a hard time with it, and I did a bit. But generally, it was quite good. Anyway, we've got Optimus Prime here. Whoa. Commander Class Optimus Prime. From Transformers Prime. They're no trouble, are they, these lads, the Cyberverse ones? They're good for a giggle. And we have... This is that Generations Legends Megatron. Check him out with his little orange plug on the go. Now, can we do this real quick? I'm sure we can. Is that right? Looks right, but there's a big chunk missing. That's near enough, innit? Pew pew. I've had enough of G1 Megatron for the time being. I don't know if this is any interest, but I've started putting subtitles on some of my vids, like the latest ones. I've done, like, Megatron, Ironhide, Tough Trailer, Optimus, Sky Tread, a couple of others. But I'm going to try and work back through a lot of the reviews and put subtitles on because people appreciate that. Like, it improves accessibility, and it's kind of weirdly fun to go back through my old stuff and kind of re-experience it in that level of detail. I'm thinking of opening it up to the community because I think you can do that. You can, like, unlock it so people can add their own sort of transcriptions and that. So I might do that. But Charlie, you flippin' legend, Samurai Prowl, no less. Friggin' Blur and all these Prime figures and all those comics. Good God, man. Excellent stuff. My word. All right, one more then, I reckon, and then we'll knock off for the day. What do you think? Right, we have a fairly tall QB1. Contents, action figures times 12. Okay. And this has come from Timothy, somewhere in the States that I can't quite make out. Let's do it. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Okay, rather tall lad. This one, he's chewing up my frame. Dear Theo, I hope you enjoy... Spoilers. I also hope you can read my handwriting. My wife and I have been watching your show for some time now, and we are both big fans. Oh, thank you. Thanks to you, she now better understands my hobby. She even likes to give me her personal take on figures. I'm bringing the whole family together, way! As for me, you've convinced me to go after previously overlooked figures, as well as look at old ones in a new light. So thank you for everything you do, and keep it up, lol. Hoping this package finds you well. Best regards, Tim Call? Tim Call. P.S. I'm currently working on a novel. You may get a brief mention in it. Okay. I'm gonna be in a book. All right, well, thank you, Timothy. Thanks for involving me in your life. Okay, we have a weirdly spindly boy here. This looks distinctly Beast Machines-y. What the heck is this? Kind of a Leo convoy vibe, but it also looks like one of the, remember in the first movie they did those protoform figures, and there was one of them was gold. I think it was Starscream. Similar kind of vibe, but as a lion. There's a list in there of what's in here, but I don't want to ruin it, so... Oh, okay. Got a little wave wheel there, all right. I would be stunned if this was not Beast Machines. Oh, some form of jazz? Don't you love jazz? He's just like one of the all-time greats. Is this a spy changer? Some kind of spy changer or a G2 GoBot sort of feel? Bit like that blue Estonian fella from earlier. Some bits for something. Well, alright. Jesus Christ. Couple of little PVC pals. Is this Strong Arm? Maybe Blue Streak? And an unambiguous Bumblebee. And this thing, this is Universe Mirage, isn't it? There he is, the green Mirage boy. He's like a flippin' Ecto-1 Slimer version, isn't he? God, I'm tired of the whole Ghostbusters thing. I want to say Transmetal sonar? Gosh, that's creepy. It's very Halloween-y, isn't it? I'm sure I hazily reviewed one of these in the one of the 10 shots, 10 bots videos, but this has got like all this extra crap, all this like purple and orange stuff. I don't think my one had that. And some kind of stink bomb, I want to say, or gas skunk. Ooh, that's a very stiff joint. That's a break risk. I love this guy. Look at his friggin' Lucha Libre mask and his giant golden ponytail. He's so rambunctious. Have some kind of a sweaty null prime. This has got to be the Voyager one, hasn't it? What a disaster. I never liked this guy's design. And this, come on, what a piss take. I thought animated Retgar was bad. Not a fave, have to say. But yes, thank you, Timothy. I haven't checked this one out before, so this is certainly a work-related purchase. Hey, this is flipping Age of Extinction Strafe, isn't it? The old double pterodactyl lad. I don't know if this is the deluxe one or some kind of fast action battler. Very twisty waist. Yeah, there he goes. Do it, baby. Very strange. You look at this and you don't think Transformers, do you? You think like Spawn or like Masters of the Universe at a push. Dark Souls maybe, but not Transformers. Very strange. Oh, it's Dark of the Moon Thundercracker. Good God, I haven't seen this lad in a while. What a jet mode that is. God, he's lovely. You know, love me a Skywalk, but Thundercracker's colors are just so lush, man. Such a lovely ocean of blue. We have Generations Hoist, always nice to see him. Beautiful pea green chonkabod. There aren't enough green robots, I don't think. Hound's nice. Hardhead, Acid Storm, Roll Bar. There's not enough. There's like 6. Just nice green characters. Is this a certain Juggalo Terminator? Yeah, it is. God, he looks naff with that on top, doesn't he? It's like Pingu, isn't it? What kind of show is this? On this week's episode of Man Looks at Toys and Says What They Remind Him Of, some kind of hot red ratchet? I remember when this came out, everybody went nuts for it. Cannot remember why. Was this the first time this mold appeared? Hey, look at that. Actually pretty good mech tech. I've got another deluxe ratchet, the Scan Series one. The one that's half light piping. I can't remember if it's the same mold as this, but yeah, some kind of beautiful red ratchet. Thank you, mate. And this, I believe, is the one that was the reason for the package. This is the Universal Studios exclusive EVAC figure, isn't it? Kind of cool, actually, isn't it? Big blue buggy. The giant window. I haven't got the first clue how this works. Should we have a go? I don't even know what it looks like. Arms. We have arms. Oh, okay. We have arms and head. Oh, okay. Just cracked his whole shell. That's actually kind of a cool transformation. Like his whole body and legs chunk just spins all the way around and you just latch it back on. All right. It's one of the more distinctive sort of movie generic bots, right? What year did this debut? It was sort of mid movie 2 and 3, wasn't it? I think. I do kind of like that, actually. That's not bad at all. Hell of a cape on the go. That can't be it, can it? That can't be how it ends up. That looks loads worse. The bit that is a robot looks all right. And we got this. I think I know what this is going to be. Ooh, that's a monster. Yep, so this is the Beast Hunters, I think, Ultimate Class Optimus Prime. Good Christ. It's so big. Yeah, we had the massive sword earlier on, didn't we? Friggin' Cliff Anderson's Soul Edge thing. That's obscene. Oh God, where am I gonna put all this? The Beast Hunters stuff has just been raining in recently. We had the Mega Predaking, all those like Predacon things, Budara and all that. Jadora. There we go. That's kind of clever. Oh, ooh. Nice! His tiny head. It's a bit Final Fantasy X, isn't it, that? Like Bahamut. It's a bit Freemasony, actually, isn't it? Are you on the square? Now, this seems like it would go on here. Oh, and it does. What is that supposed to be, exactly? Okay, well, there he is. He's got a bizarre gargoyle contraption on his back. I don't know. Wow, I'm actually quite taken with this. This is mighty impressive. So cheers, Tim. That's me caught up for everything I missed from 2011 to 14, isn't it? All right, and that'll do for now. What an absolute shower. Right, before we go, let's just find out what that lion thing was. Beast Machine Snarl. Warning, GPS. Oh, no. So not only is it a strange little rat bag figure with all these weird gimmicks on the go, look at this. It's got a tiny little Mr. Pathetto hand. It's also going to crumble to dust before my eyes. But yes, cheers, Timothy. That's obscene. And thank you to Johan, Charlie, and Dan for the other ones. And if you don't mind, I shall leave you to it for now, but I'll be back very shortly with fresh stuff. Random patron shout out. Alright, thank you very much, everybody. I am melting. And big patronly thanks this week to Vertical Turtles. You truly brighten my life. In a bit, baby.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's Awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.